Are you over 60 and worried about losing your strength? Maybe you've noticed that carrying groceries feels harder than it used to, or climbing the stairs leaves you more tired than before. You're not alone, and today I'm going to share something that could change the way you think about aging. A simple morning drink made with ingredients you probably already have in your kitchen that rebuilds muscle faster than expensive protein powders. Let me tell you about John, a 68-year-old retired firefighter from Ohio. After retirement, John noticed something scary. His muscles were shrinking. He'd lost over 10 pounds of muscle without even realizing it. Suddenly, the man who once carried heavy gear with ease was struggling to lift a bag of dog food. His doctor told him it was sarcopenia, the medical word for age-related muscle loss. John tried different things. He bought tubs of protein powder from the store, but they upset his stomach and didn't seem to help much. He thought he had to accept weakness as part of aging, until he discovered a simple morning drink. Within just a few weeks, he noticed more energy, less fatigue, and even his balance improved. And the best part? It wasn't a supplement or powder at all. It was a natural mix of foods he could easily find at the grocery store. And here's what shocked him. When he went back for a checkup, his doctor noticed his muscle strength had actually improved. No gym, no expensive supplements. Just one simple drink every morning. Now, if you're thinking this sounds too good to be true, stick with me, because I'll show you exactly what that drink is, how it works in your body, and why it's backed by research from places like Harvard and the National Institute on Aging. But before we reveal the drink itself, it's important to understand the hidden enemy seniors face after 60, something most doctors don't talk about enough. So, here's my question for you. Did you know that after 60, your body can lose up to 3% of its muscle mass every year if you don't protect it? That's the silent disease called sarcopenia, and unless you know how to fight back, it will keep stealing your strength. Let's break down what sarcopenia is, why it happens, and why most protein powders don't actually solve the problem. Now let's talk about the hidden enemy seniors face after 60 sarcopenia. It's a big word, but the meaning is simple. Age-related muscle loss, and it's much more dangerous than most people realize. After the age of 60, your muscles naturally begin to shrink. It's not your fault, it's just biology. Hormone levels like testosterone and growth hormone drop. Protein absorption slows down, and daily activity levels usually decrease. According to the National Institute on Aging, 1 in 3 seniors over the age of 65 experiences sarcopenia to some degree. And here's the scary part, you might not even notice it happening until it's already severe. It often starts small. Maybe you feel weaker carrying laundry. Maybe standing up from a chair feels harder. Or maybe your balance isn't as steady as it once was. These small warning signs can lead to something bigger: falls, broken bones, and loss of independence. Why it's so dangerous? And let me tell you, falls are not a minor issue. In fact, the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, CDC, reports that every year, more than 3 million seniors in the US end up in emergency rooms because of falls. And many of those falls are linked to weak muscles caused by sarcopenia. Think about it, weaker muscles mean weaker bones, slower reflexes, and less protection for your joints. That's why sarcopenia is often called the silent killer of independence. Because once you lose muscle, you also lose freedom. But here's the good news, you don't have to accept muscle loss as part of aging. Science shows us that even after 70, your muscles can regrow, yes. You heard that right, with the right nutrition. Your body can still rebuild strength. And the simple morning drink we're about to reveal plays a huge role in that process. Now you might be wondering why not. Just grab a tub of protein powder from the store. After all, protein builds muscle, right? Well, not exactly. For seniors, It's not just about protein. It's about how your body absorbs it and how it works together with other nutrients. And unfortunately, most protein powders are not designed with seniors in mind. In fact, some of them can even do more harm than good. So before we talk about the natural drink that works better than protein powder, let's uncover the truth about protein, supplements, and why so. Many seniors waste money on products that don't actually solve the problem. Now, let's address the elephant in the room. Protein powders. If you walk into any pharmacy or supermarket in the US, you'll find shelves filled with tubs of protein powders. They promise muscle growth, faster recovery, and endless energy. But here's the problem. Most of these products are designed for young athletes, not seniors. And your body after 60 works very differently. As we age, our digestive system changes. The stomach produces less acid, which makes it harder to break down and absorb protein. That's why many seniors who drink protein shakes end up with bloating, gas, or stomach discomfort. In fact, a study published in the Journal of Nutrition in Gerontology found that older adults absorb less than 70% of the protein from standard powders. That means you're spending money, but your body isn't even getting the benefit. Another concern, overloading on protein powders can put stress on your kidneys. According to the Mayo Clinic, seniors with even mild kidney issues should be very cautious about high-protein supplements. And let's face it, many seniors already deal with conditions like diabetes, high blood pressure, or kidney strain. So instead of helping, protein powders may actually make things worse in the long run. And then there's the issue of what's inside these powders. Artificial sweeteners, preservatives, fillers, and even heavy metals in some low-quality brands. In 2018, Consumer Reports tested popular protein powders and found harmful contaminants in several of them. Do you really want to be drinking that every morning? So, if protein powders aren't the answer, what is? How can seniors rebuild muscle safely, naturally, and effectively without side effects? Here's the exciting part. Studies show that when seniors combine a moderate amount of natural protein with specific vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants, the results are far more powerful than powders alone. And the good news? These nutrients aren't locked away in expensive supplements. They're available in regular foods, and one morning drink, in particular, brings them all together in the perfect balance. In the next part of this video, I'll reveal exactly what this drink is, why it works better than protein powders, and how seniors across the US are already using it to fight sarcopenia and rebuild their strength after 60, trust me. You don't want to miss this part. All right, you've waited patiently. Now, it's time to reveal the drink that has been shown to rebuild muscle, improve balance, and fight age-related weakness faster than protein powders. And the best part, you don't need to buy anything fancy. The ingredients are already in your local grocery store. The drink is a simple combination of milk, cocoa powder, and a touch of turmeric. Yes, it sounds almost too simple. But let me explain why this blend works wonders for seniors over 60. Ingredient 1. Milk or fortified plant-based milk. First, let's talk about milk. A glass of milk provides high-quality protein, especially rich in leucine, the amino acid most responsible for triggering muscle growth. According to research from the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, leucine is the key nutrient that helps older adults rebuild muscle even without intense exercise. And if you can't tolerate regular milk, unsweetened soy milk or fortified almond milk are excellent alternatives, both packed with protein and calcium. Ingredient 2. Cocoa powder, dark unsweetened. Next, cocoa powder. Not the sugary hot chocolate mix, but pure unsweetened dark cocoa powder. Cocoa is rich in flavonoids, natural compounds that improve blood flow, reduce inflammation, and even support brain health. Harvard researchers have studied cocoa flavonoids for years, and their findings are clear. Improved circulation means more nutrients and oxygen reach your muscles, helping them repair and grow stronger. And that same blood flow boost protects your brain and heart as well. One drink, double the benefits. Ingredient 3. Turmeric with black pepper. Finally, just a pinch of turmeric with a dash of black pepper. Why pepper? Because it increases turmeric's absorption by 2000%. Turmeric is one of the most powerful natural anti-inflammatories. It helps reduce muscle soreness, joint stiffness, and speeds up recovery. A study from the Journal of Medicinal Food found that seniors who consumed turmeric regularly reported less muscle pain and better mobility compared to those who didn't. How it works together. So when you combine milk for protein, cocoa for circulation, and turmeric for inflammation, you get a powerful drink that targets all 3 problems seniors face: muscle loss, weak circulation, joint pain and stiffness. And that's why this works better than protein powders. Instead of just protein, you're giving your body a full toolbox: protein to build, antioxidants to protect, and anti-inflammatory support to keep muscles strong. Now, you might be thinking, okay, this sounds good, but how do I make it? What's the exact recipe? Don't worry, in the next section, I'll walk you through the step-by-step recipe, the best time to drink it, and a few variations you can try depending on your health needs. Now let's get practical. You don't need a blender. You don't need expensive powders. And you don't need fancy equipment. This morning drink is simple, quick, and takes less than 5 minutes to make. Here's the exact recipe that has been helping seniors rebuild muscle and fight sarcopenia naturally. The recipe. Ingredients: 1 cup of warm milk, or unsweetened soy/almond milk if you're lactose intolerant. 1 tablespoon unsweetened dark cocoa powder. 1 to 2 teaspoon turmeric powder. A pinch of black pepper. To activate the turmeric. Optional. 1 teaspoon honey or stevia for taste. Instructions. 1. Warm up your milk, not boiling, just comfortably warm. 2. Stir in the cocoa powder until smooth. 3. Add turmeric and a pinch of black pepper. 4. Mix well, and if you like, add a little honey for sweetness. 5. Drink it slowly, preferably on an empty stomach in the morning. Why morning? Because your body is primed to absorb nutrients after a night of fasting. That means the protein from the milk and the antioxidants from cocoa get used more efficiently. According to the National Institute on Aging, seniors who consume protein in the morning maintain muscle mass better than those who only eat protein later in the day. This simple habit sets your muscles up for strength throughout the day. Now let's talk about variations, because every senior's health is unique. If you have diabetes, use unsweetened milk alternatives and skip honey. Cocoa and turmeric actually help with blood sugar control. If you have arthritis or joint pain, add a teaspoon of ground ginger along with turmeric. Ginger is another natural anti-inflammatory. If you have trouble sleeping, try making this with warm almond milk at night instead of morning. The magnesium in almond milk helps with relaxation and better sleep. If you're focused on brain health, add a teaspoon of ground cinnamon. Research shows cinnamon may help improve memory and fight brain aging. Simple adjustments like these can make the drink even more powerful for your specific needs. Now, here's what most seniors notice after just 2 to 4 weeks of drinking this daily. More energy in the morning, less soreness after simple activities like walking or gardening, better balance and fewer muscle cramps, and even clearer thinking, thanks to the cocoa flavonoids. Imagine what this could mean for you being able to climb stairs more easily, carry groceries without struggle, or simply enjoy time with your grandkids without feeling weak. And if you're still wondering whether this really works, don't just take my word for it. In the next section, we'll look at real success stories and scientific studies that prove this simple. Drink can change lives. By now, you might be thinking, does this really work? Or is it just another internet trick? Well, let's look at real stories and scientific evidence. Because when it comes to your health, proof matters. Mary, 72 from Florida. Mary was 72 when she noticed she couldn't keep up with her grandkids at the park anymore. Even walking short distances made her legs feel heavy. She tried protein shakes, but they upset her stomach. Then she started drinking this cocoa milk turmeric mix every morning. After just 3 weeks, Mary reported more energy and less muscle soreness. Within 2 months, she was back to walking a mile every morning with her friends. Her doctor was surprised at how quickly her muscle strength improved. Robert, 67 from Texas. Robert, a 67-year-old Vietnam veteran, had been struggling with joint stiffness and balance issues. His daughter suggested he try this. Drink instead of the powdered supplements. He kept buying. After 6 weeks, he told us, "I feel steady on my feet again, and my knees don't hurt when I stand up." For Robert, it wasn't about bodybuilding. It was about getting his independence back. Scientific proof. 1. Protein absorption in seniors. The American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, was 2019, found that seniors need about 30-35 grams of protein per meal to stimulate muscle growth, but the quality of protein matters more than the quantity. Milk proteins, especially whey and casein, are highly bioavailable and rich in leucine, which directly stimulates muscle repair. 2. Cocoa are flavonoids and blood flow. Harvard University conducted research on cocoa. Flavonoids showing that they improve circulation and oxygen delivery to tissues. For seniors, better blood flow means muscles receive the nutrients they need to stay strong. This is one reason why cocoa supports not only muscles, but also brain and heart health. 3. Turmeric and inflammation. A study in the Journal of Medicinal Food, 2017, concluded that turmeric reduced inflammation and muscle soreness in older adults, improving physical function. When paired with black pepper, turmeric's active compound, curcumin, becomes up to 20 times more effective. 4. Morning timing advantage. The National Institute on Aging also notes that consuming protein earlier in the day leads to better muscle maintenance compared to saving it all for dinner. That's why this drink works best as part of your morning routine. So, when you combine real-life stories like Mary and Robert's with solid research from Harvard, Mayo Clinic, and the National Institute on Aging, the message is clear. This is more than just a drink. It's a simple, affordable, and science-backed tool to fight sarcopenia and stay independent after 60. And now that you know the stories, the science, and the recipe, it's time to put this into action. But before we wrap up, I want to leave you with one powerful reminder about aging, strength, and what's possible for you now. I want to talk directly to you. If you're over 60 and you've been feeling weaker, slower, or just not like yourself, remember this: it's not too late. Your muscles can still grow, your energy can return, and your independence can be protected. And it doesn't take expensive powders, complicated diets, or exhausting workouts. Sometimes the simplest solutions are the most powerful. Just 1 cup of this natural morning drink can make a real difference when you stay consistent. If you found this video helpful, please hit that like button. It really helps more seniors discover this information. And if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to this channel and turn on the notification bell. Every week, we share science-backed health tips designed especially for older adults in the US, from simple nutrition tricks to exercises that actually work for your age. You don't want to miss what's coming next. I'd also love to hear from you in the comments. Have you tried a morning health drink before? Are you planning to try this one? Share your story. Below your experience might inspire another senior who needs the encouragement today. You see, age is just a number. What truly matters is how you take care of your body and mind. People like Mary and Robert proved that even after 70, you can rebuild strength, improve balance, and feel confident again. Imagine waking up tomorrow with more energy, feeling steady when you walk, and being able to enjoy the little things from gardening to playing with your grandkids. That's what staying strong is all about, living life fully. So, I challenge you, make this simple drink tomorrow morning. Stick with it for 30 days. Watch what happens, and then come back and tell me your results, because I believe you'll be amazed. Thank you so much for spending time with me today. Remember, your health is your wealth, and it's never too late to take the first step. Stay strong, stay positive, and I'll see you in the next video.